Hey, Jamie.
What's going on?
Hello, mate.
I'm taking a break.
What do you mean you're taking a break? You've only just got here.
No, I'm watching courseplay work.
Ah, I see.
I'm farming like Johnny.
Yeah, he's a bad influence on you.
I'm too tired to do anything else.
Lots of hours the last few weeks.
70 something every week or more, 6 days a week.
What are you going to do with all your money?
Make up for all the winter time when I wasn't working.
Isn't that the joys of seasonal workers?
I mean, it doesn't really matter to me because I got plenty of money, budgeted from last fall, so it doesn't, he just carried me through the winter. And then this would have to get me through the summer, but I'm going to change jobs and then make even more money. Hope we get a better president that won't take as much of mine.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. So what are you going to be doing now?
Well, I'm going to drive over the road once we get done. Because they don't really have any steady work anymore, and I like my job. It's just, you I realistically only worked about, 7 months.
Yeah.
You
To make any money doing that.
Yeah. I mean, I make plenty. I make plenty to pay all the bills and everything, but I don't really want to continue living in a one-bedroom shack for the rest of my life.
Nothing wrong with a good shack.
No, not really. I mean, it's cheap and, I'm in the country, so it's not like I'm gonna have all these ridiculous neighbors or things like that. I don't have I don't have to mow the yard. I don't have to put a roof on the place. You know. But I would like a piece of property that I'm the only one there, and everybody else can get shot if they come over onto my property.
Duly notice.
Welcome to America.
This gate down here is much better.
Or the one Rummy edited for you.
Yeah, he pulled the wall forward some. You can go out now without, like I'm taking this case through before I would just be scraping tires going through it.
I knew we'd find a use for him one day.
Oh, Grammy?
Yeah.
Think Scrump is going to make it in later?
Oh, yes. Has he got a load of my bales or something?
Well, no, the starter farm that this game starts with came with some bales and some silage added in that. Yeah. But I think because you would have started as the first person, they would have went in as your name.
True.
So I said it's a bonus for late start for him.
We're rewarding late starters now, are we?
Isn't that the way the world is now? Everybody gets a trophy.
Say we've finally gone progressive woke. Doc, you got permission to shoot me if I ever go woke.
Well, we don't have to worry about Johnny going woke. He's usually half asleep when he's here anyway. All the woke thing is brainwashing by social media. That's all it is. Nobody really knows what it means. And they don't really think about it. It's like COVID with the masking and all the other like 6 foot apart nonsense.
Oh, did you hear what? You might not have heard this, but I heard it was a 96% recovery rate from COVID. 96 point something or.
Well, once it started mutating, it just kept. The very first one was deadly. But pretty much after the first initial wave, it started mutating. Almost everybody survived from it. Yeah. But if you take those numbers now, like now it's not even a cold. Now you don't even know you have it. You know, a couple of guys at work got COVID, tested positive for it. 2 days later they're back on their feet. It wasn't even as bad as a cold now.
No.
So that statistic's probably right, but unfortunately, I think it's kind of skewed a little bit because the first 6 months of it. But we don't know either because at least in this country, they were labeling things as COVID deaths because that was how the government was going to reimburse them more money for COVID deaths to the hospitals. So they're calling everything COVID to get the extra money.
That explains. Yeah.
Because
if you had a car accident and you still died from COVID, that's been documented quite a lot in this country.
Well, because they basically were, if they tested positive from COVID, they just put down a death as COVID because the government gave them a lot more money for a COVID patient. But a lot of them, I think a lot of those numbers got inflated because there's nothing going on in the hospitals. They basically closed the hospitals down, except for emergency, emergencies only. So the hospitals didn't have any patients to see. They didn't have any way to make money.
What do you mean make money? Hospitals don't make money.
They have to make money.
That's your private health care. See, we're public here.
Yeah, but even in public health care, they still have to make
bullshit.
They're
funded.
Yeah, but ours aren't.
Answer me this, if because ours is publicly funded as well. If it was the case of medical outcomes was the important thing, how come when there's evidence provided of a favourable outcome for an illness, they still go with, here, have some pills, have some drugs?
Pharmaceutical companies are making money on it.
Well, because the pharmaceutical companies pay the doctors in the offices that prescribe them. Because, see, the funny thing is that in Canada, the drugs are cheaper, right? Because a lot of people used to go over to Canada to get their medications because they were like a third of the cost in Canada. But a lot of Canadians come over here to get surgeries done because the wait time is so much in Canada. And it costs less. It actually costs less to have the surgeries done here than it does in Canada. Our healthcare system isn't really private anyway because the government funds over half of it.
Wondering whether we should go through the night before everybody else joins.
Yeah, we're good here. Johnny's just started playing farm sim, so if you want to sleep, that'd be the time.
Okay, just finish feeding this load and then I'll go to the house.
I'm at the sleep trigger if you want. What time we'll go to? Whenever you're ready, you tell me. But we'll go to 6 or 7.
We could try 6. Still August, so should be right.
Should be bright. Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
You guys see the new map that was just released?
Which one?
The Zach Wow. I don't really know it.
Yeah, but it's very highly rated by all accounts.
It looks quite good. Real terrain, 3 farms, 181 fields, which is, I don't quite understand that. Where is this place?
It looks Polish.
Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Poland or Ukraine, one of the two. It says Central Europe, though. Where's Central Europe, technically? Like Austria?
I'm not entirely sure.
I mean, Poland would be Eastern Europe, wouldn't it?
I should know this.
Yeah, Poland should be Eastern Europe, I think.
But, I mean, just by the pictures I see of the map here and the buildings and everything he's created, it does look fairly, I don't know. Gotta get out my world map. Map of the world.
That's Germany, Poland, Czech, Slovakia, Hungary, Slovenia, Switzerland and Austria. Oh, and Liechtenstein. That's really just a large village.
How'd I end up here? I don't want Arabia. I guess it would probably be Poland. You know, I don't know. And Austria is really just part of Germany anyway. It could be Czech Republic too.
I would have thought they would have probably said it was Czech. Because you'd have probably more communist era stuff still lying around. As in the buildings.
Yeah.
Stand by your beds.
Yes, Poland,
Looks
real
like
nice map.
He's on his way. Oh, it is Poland, is it?
Yeah, Johnny's in YouTube chat. He's coming in here. That was a quick sync. Wow.
It's either Poland or it's either Poland or Austria. I've watched every review of that map, even from people I don't know. I've never watched before, and it is damn beautiful. Such a nice job.
Well, it's a village in eastern Poland.
Ah, is it?
I think so. I just put the name of the map into Google, and that's what it came up to. Is
Ah,
a village in Poland, northeast Poland.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's
I'm assuming if it's based on a real place. I don't know why they just didn't put Poland in the description instead of Central Europe.
yeah.
Very nice looking.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Got a lot of little fields, but it looks like you could combine them.
Yeah. A lot of the fields can be combined. Most of the reviewers said that there's like the odd tree in between a field, but a lot of them got nothing. You could just run the plough between them. Be done.
Looks like he made all the buildings himself.
Pretty much, he did, yeah.
The roads are destroyed. They look like our roads over here.
Yeah. Nothing looks new. And the beauty of it is, if you want to really ruin it, every farm, there's 3 farms, every building can be sold or removed. Why would you? It's so well set up. Yeah,
That would be a great map to just download all the Polish, Eastern Europe, Russian stuff.
Yeah.
Just go authentic with it and use all the old stuff.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I reckon about 5 metres would be a limit. Equipment, headers, whatever you use.
I guess you could use some rational mess, some newer stuff like that, but in this game it really doesn't matter to run old or new. You know, there's not a benefit to it.
No.
Maybe the next rendition of the game they'll make it so that the new equipment, the maintenance doesn't cost the maintenance cost, repair cost isn't based on the price of the machine, but it's based on the age of the machine.
Yep.
I still don't like how they do that. It's better than it used to be.
So what are we doing, boss?
If you want to grab a tractor with a tedder, we'll ted this little field out behind the farm for hay.
We got a tedder?
We do. It's in the shed, in the new shed in the open field.
Shed. Okay. Shed, open field.
I'm playing
Well.
like Johnny does, just watching Courseplay work.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do. Lovely.
I just mowed a whole field and I didn't even use GPS.
What?
Juanco doesn't even know how to use GPS.
That's true.
He works about 2 acres, that's all. Don't need it for 2 acres.
Don't need more than that.
Well, John Deere's got it on their lawnmowers now. They got auto steer on lawnmowers.
Yep. The way to be. Lazy farmers.
Well, it'd probably be really good if you're doing parks. You know, big wide open stretches of lawn.
Yeah. I'll get into there from here.
Yeah, you're gonna come out this bottom gate and you're going in where I just come out of here.
Yeah, but this is fairly wide, this. Oh yeah, just fit.
Finished watching the latest Clarkson's Farm season last night.
I did too.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good show.
Yeah, I've
I
got to
don't-
wait for the pirate version.
I don't think there's been an agriculture show ever before that one that actually shows the realistic side of things. All of them
No.
that you ever see are they want to show you the glorified things like, you know, combining and harvesting, but they don't show you all the other nonsense you have to deal with.
Well, I think the show's won some awards for sort of exposing some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, the majority of people don't even know anything about how, because he brings to light the fact that farmers don't make any money. They just don't, and everything relies on subsidies anyway. Which, Britain, I don't know what you guys are doing over there because that stuff's all kind of going away.
I don't think anybody bloody knows.
Oh, well, the governments are trying to get rid of them.
No, I don't think they're trying to get rid of them in Britain.
Oh, they are.
Well, yes, they are, mate. They want to cut down all the little farmers, medium-sized farmers.
Well, they're just trying to they're trying to regulate them out of business.
Yeah.
And
That way, their big mates in the corporate world can buy up all these farms. Well, buy, that's a pretty strong word. They can give all this farmland to their big rich mates, and they can do what they like with it.
well,
A chemical plant to grow food. Why actually grow food? Use chemicals. Makes food.
they want us all to be eating bug powder. I don't want to eat bug
Yeah.
powder. I mean, I guess Wonko can still eat bug powder. It's all just protein.
Or protein.
Yes, but the bugs don't have all this good stuff that we need.
Well, that's why vegans have such a hard time, keeping up with all their nutrients.
What a lot of vegans don't know or don't care to know is that a lot of vegetables carry anti-nutrients which block the body's ability to get the nutrients that are actually in the vegetables.
Mm-hmm. And they eat a lot of starches too, which is not good.
Yeah, most vegans are pretty ill looking. They're either like skeleton or they're very overweight because they're stuffing themselves with processed food.
Yeah, but they get to go and tell everybody how they're vegan.
Yeah. People who aren't don't care.
No, because you gotta fit in. Everybody's gotta have a thing. That's why there's 192 genders now. You know,
That all, I thought there was more
there,
than
there, there's more genders than there are types of pants you can wear.
that. Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yep, there's a lot of mental health issues around at the moment.
Well, hopefully the lemmings all just start jumping off a bridge.
Yes, that will happen. It'll happen when all the when they turn off all the network for their phone. When the network drops down, everyone will just jump on the top of a cliff and just drop off. They won't know what to do, how to survive without their mobile device.
So last couple of weeks we had the Aurora Borealis and the Northern Lights and everything going on. From sunspots emitting the particles or whatever they are that glow when they hit the atmosphere. And I was listening to a guy who was talking about it, and he says, yeah, but he says, back in 1859 or something, one of those solar storms was so powerful it actually shorted out the entire telegraph system. Because somehow it created electricity in the lines and fried everything. So had that storm directly hit the Earth, it could have fried all our, power transformers. So we all would have been without power for God knows. You're going to need power to build the transformers. So I found that kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so any real given time, the sun can have a flare-up. And if it hits the Earth directly, and it's strong enough, it'll take out our entire electricity grid. Huh.
We're fucked then.
Not pretty
Really?
much.
Everyone will jump off that cliff like lemon.
Well, the majority of people in the cities aren't going to have any way to do anything.
No.
They're not going to know how to do anything because city people are just special.
And the younger generation, and I'm talking from about probably 40 years down, won't know how to survive.
Yeah,
Go out and eat grass. Because,
more regional.
They don't know how to plant. They don't know how to grow their own. They don't know how to boil water, for fuck's sake, most of them. Without electricity, without that little switch they can turn on to do their bidding. Sad, but true. We'll go back to the caveman day. Start all over again.
Yeah, here, I'll share it in something.
But it's all right. All the millionaires, billionaires, corporate owners, and that, they'll be able to eat their money. So,
So that's
That'll
from
be right for
that's from the History Channel, which is, gives you a nice idea of what could happen. Kind of interesting.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello, Scrum.
Oh, Scrum.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Scrub.
Welcome back,
What is
buddy.
up?
Thank you.
What are you doing, bud? What are you doing? You wanna watch TV? Here's TV for you.
I got some bales over here. Won't go for you to pick up. It says they're yours.
I was going to say you can have them, but then we'd have to set up the thing. Yeah.
I just said if you wanted to do it, just easy dev.
Yeah. Easy to have them away.
I'll come and pick them up. I can't do much else at the moment.
Alright, that's good. It's not just bales, it's a little bit of everything. There is some bunsilage as well. There is fertilizer, herbicide. So you need a big flatbed.
Right, yeah.
Or multiple trips. But that's all good.
Right.
Anything else to Ted, man?
Yeah, the last field we bought where we're going to put the pigs, the very bottom of that hill.
Oh, yeah. Did you end up making a road down there?
I didn't yet. I was going to wait to daylight where we could see better. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Down where we were going to put the pigs.
So you go across the road from the entrance to the farm. There's a little that fields there.
That's right. Go down. What's in this field next to us?
I don't think there's
This
any.
our field.
No, that's that one that I think we'd probably end up buying at some point, but
Oh.
I left the JCB at the farm. If you wanted to bail with it after, I'll windrow it all. And I will use, of course, a GPS for that.
Johnny and Jamie, you seen the nice Case IH to pick up?
Oh, for sale on the store or something.
Yeah.
Case.
Case IH.
Sure.
Not on this one. On Calm Lens.
Oh,
Oh.
Carmlands.
Yes.
Yeah, I did actually. I almost bought it. I was going to trade in something and buy that one instead.
No, I bought something else much faster.
No.
You bought a GCB?
No. I
Okay.
bought the international truck, same as what you bought on sale, and put a bale, bought a
okay.
bale trailer.
Yeah, that's a lot faster, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. And I can take my planks and wood on it as well too. And
So you should have bought it the first time then, Jamie.
oh well, don't worry. I was looking. I looked at it that night that it was there, and I come back in the next game day and it was gone. Snooze, you lose.
These two fields, Jamie, I've been setting GPS to 45 degrees. Works pretty good.
Okay.
Go around, do a headland, and then set it to 45. Seems to work well.
I had done this in a 37. That top headland comes across straight, so I had set it to that by heading.
Okay.
That Messi, no, sorry, the McCormick at the shop. Is that for everyone to use, or what is it?
Yeah, both the forklift and the tractor are for everybody to use.
Oh, okay. So I tapped and I got into that game McCormick and I was like, huh? I thought I bought a Messi.
Thinking was I personally had to take low loader with most of my equipment up to the farm and then back again.
Okay.
I was using it to load the low loader.
Back in a minute. Hello.
Okay, but
Okay, Johnny.
you streaming, Scrum?
Yes. Just started. You found them, Bronco?
Yeah, I'm trying to load them manually at the moment because it's more than I can get on the trailer.
Yeah, but there's even more.
Sorry mate, say again?
There's more, but not bales. This is the last of the bales then.
can't believe I actually did that. Oh shit, they've all fallen off. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Good try, Wonko. I'll have to go and watch how everybody is doing.
Yes, you will, because I'll have to watch your stream to see it. Oh, that's disaster.
Stewart. Welcome to Wonko's Wizards Challenge.
Oh shit. Yeah, this is just never going to work, is it?
I wonder, Wonko. They're still all on there. In the back.
Sorry?
In the back, they are still there. Attached to, yeah, the one in the front is giving you some troubles now.
It is. I need to get onto some level ground.
Oh, it's almost tipping over. Oh, nice job, Wonka. You cut that out in one piece. I'll
Yeah,
go out of your way.
That was just luck.
It's a long way back to his farm. That's a nice combination, Scrum.
Yes.
Just
Not too big.
no, just doesn't play well with GPS. But
Yeah, but don't think I'm gonna bother with GPS on here.
yeah,
What doesn't play well? Sorry.
those Pottinger mowers, anything with an offset mower.
Oh yeah.
I was able to figure out a setting for it, but it's a lot of manual jigging to get it to.
I'm loading
Yeah, I'm
up and on my way.
Nice, Wonka. I'm gonna keep it small on here anyway. At least for now. Summertime coming up, everything's gonna be very busy, so it's not really a problem if I have to do something by hand for now.
Yeah.
And triple mowers, I needed a high horsepower tractor as well, so yeah. this one was in the sale, so picked it up.
Mm-hmm.
But you got a front mower and a side mower, yeah?
Yes. Well, the mowers were not in the sale, but the tractor was.
Right. Yeah, we picked this Velcro up, didn't we? On sale. It's done nearly
Yes.
30 hours. It must have been second hand, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I was going to check that. Looks like grass can be harvested all year round.
Oh, it doesn't. Cool. Yes, popular grass oilseed radish all year round. Harvested. Grass can only be planted between March and November though. So we can plant grass somewhere if we need to.
Hmm.
In the fields need doing. If we're going to keep them as grass fields, they need ploughing. Better off ploughing and reseeding them now.
.36, which is the one we just finished cutting, and this one here. Both these ones here need plowing.
Well, this one's going to be a
Going to be a pasture.
piggery down here.
Yeah, eventually. Like that probably won't be for a while yet because we won't have any.
Oh, feed.
We
No.
won't have any feed crop.
Oh. Oh. Does this map have...
Alfalfa.
Yeah. No. Oh, it doesn't. No L any alphas. Okay. No extra crops at all.
You don't really need extra crops.
No, you don't.
How's your week been, Doc?
It's sugar cane.
Very busy.
Still busy?
Yeah, we got a long run to this week, and then we should be done for the most part.
I left.
Did we have any cows, Jamie?
No, not yet. I was really debating waiting for the silage to come or go buy some silage to make TMR.
can just go hay for now. I'll produce a good amount until we can give them total mixed ration.
Hay will give us part of what, 80%?
80% of hay, or most maps it is. And that produces a good amount of milk for the time being.
I thought it was 60% on hay.
You have cows yet, Wonko?
I do.
What's it say in your screen for feed?
I brought some silage bales, so they're getting full TMR.
No, but
Yeah, I know, but
it's still.
What's it say?
It'll give you the breakdown on your feed. It'll say, even though you don't have hay in there, it'll tell you that what it will give them.
Hay is 60% or hay is 40% or...
Hay is 80%, grass is 40%, total mixed rations 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll produce fine just on hay for now.
Alright, well, let's buy some cows today and throw some hay bales at them, seeing as we got lots.
Yeah.
You picked up those fertilizers and the other ones as well, one go.
Not yet, mate. I've only just dropped off the bales.
Alright, okay. All good. I'm not in a hurry.
The route to my farm is not meant for high-speed travel.
Which farm did you end up buying, John?
Did you aim that at?
Oh, that one. Okay. Cool.
I went for the northern farm, and Scrump's gone for the home farm.
Yeah, the one in the middle on that.
Yes.
Yeah, not a bad one, that. I found going to the shop, because when I tested this map out and played it for a bit, I took the main farm. Found going to the shop was easier heading west and down and around.
Yes, that's what I did.
Very picturesque drive too. Very. Now, where's the baler?
Baler is in this field up above us here.
Field up above us here.
The one that's ready to windrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
windrow? Bale.
No, it's one that's windrowed. It's ready to go.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Ready to bale.
Yeah.
So it's up there, isn't it?
Baler's up there, yes.
Okay.
So that's where we
Thank you.
finished last week there. Remember we did that little small field?
That was last week. I don't remember last week. Don't remember yesterday.
Where did you end up with, Jamie?
Sorry?
I said, where did you end up with?
Johnny and I bought down at the bottom of the map.
Yeah, that's not what he's getting at.
No,
still
I
don't
was
see the
trying to
baler.
tell you what did you end up with based on your partner. Because he
Oh, there's the
already
baler.
forgot what he did last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah.
Sorry, we'll just keep directing them in the right direction with the carrot and the stick, and
Yep.
sometimes more stick than carrot.
Oh, he likes carrots, so...
Oh
like-
yeah.
You like
Good.
sticks.
Yeah, I'd rather fetch a stick than a carrot.
You're gonna get a carrot in your bum.
Uh-huh. Oh, yummy. Might eat it then. Now, what did you set this at, mate? 30 something.
That one was
degrees.
37. I set the one down below to 45 because you'd said that, but the one up there is set to 37 degrees to come across the top. It's that first row square.
God.
Be right back. I'll grab me a coffee.
Okay, bud.
All right. 'How wide was the windrower? Because you went by width too.
9.14 was it? 1 second. .44.
8.44. Very restricted. Fine call. You grab that file, mate?
Yeah. Go ahead a little bit so I can get by you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'll do the outside last.
It's gonna roll right into you.
I escaped. Bugger. Good. You're on a lump. Yeah.
Alright, I'm back. Took a bit longer than expected.
Welcome back, buddy.
Right.
Did you find the stuff, Wonko?
Yes, mate. Should be done now, I think.
You got the bon silage as well?
The what? Who?
The bon silage, the silage additive?
Oh, no.
It's here as well.
Come.
It also says Wonko. All free stuff for you to pick up.
Hogging 2 farms. Jesus. Oh, did you fix your sheds, Wonko?
I did, yes.
Ones that were buried in the ground? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And there are collisions off the trees that were doing their best to kill me.
Oh. You're one bio in that other field going.
Seeing how cheeky I can be.
Who took that pickup wagon from the shop? From sale?
Cut wagon.
Yeah, it was here this morning when I looked at the server.
Not
Look around. Loading wagon. That's what I mean.
Time might have run out. No, mate, I didn't take it. We didn't take it. I hope we didn't take it.
No.
I ain't tried bloody.
They're not that bad, Johnny.
Oh, it take too long. Exactly. Bloody hell. Everything takes too long.
I found another pellet that belongs to you. A pellet of mineral feed. Won't go.
Yes, okay.
You don't all that kind of stuff on my farm here.
Storage fees.
I don't encourage
Yes.
him now, come on.
The storage fees, yeah, good idea.
No, it's a terrible idea.
By the sound of it, you need a little pickup, mate, that can zip backwards and forwards and grab a few bales or a pallet or 4.
I was just thinking to myself, I just unload the pest and I can leave the fertilizer on the tray.
Right.
Hey.
We're spending money.
Well,
Yep.
it does happen.
Yeah.
Geez, I want to make that farm track, Johnny, but it's going to be all muck in this rain today.
Yes, will be.
You're brave.
They are.
You were dependent on me to stop.
Yes.
Hit the throttle, Jamie.
Well, I was actually debating how fast I could go through that little dip and clear that ramp, but glad I stopped.
Bloody hell, I don't know.
You got one bale, can you shut your bale drop off and carry it back to the farm with you?
No.
Oh, no. I've got more than one bale to go.
Okay.
I just dropped one and I've got more grass. You could probably leave the trailer behind. Yeah. If I've only got one more. one on the field. No. Oh, yeah. Might only be that one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've got a half a bale in the chamber. So, unless I find a fair bit more grass, which I'm not doing.
Did you go the wrong way, Scrumpf? Yes, I did go the wrong way.
Be so close to another bale. But at the mower in front of it begins to be the grass around the edge. Oh. Nipper's got a lot of weeds in his field.
It's almost like a roller coaster driving down these roads.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Some of them are. What did we end up planting in our past field? I can't remember.
In our what field?
Past field.
I don't think we planted anything yet.
Huh.
Must be old age, Jamie.
Yeah. Oh.
Definitely. I thought we did. No, we didn't. Because we were waiting on something to be ready to be planted.
Wait until September that we could plant barley.
Is it barley?
I think we're taking barley for chickens and barley for pigs eventually, but
Barley? Can't plant barley. You can, no, can't plant barley still. Now. It says now.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Barley, wheat, canola planted now. And grass, that's it. Barley, wheat, canola, grass. Now, where's this baler leave, mate? One in that shed over there?
Nah, I'd say let's once put that up in the shed to your when you come up the gateway. Where are you at?
Raining. Oh. Where am I at? I'm at here. Pretty much here.
Oh, you're okay. Yeah, yeah. You can stick it in that one there. I'll can't remember. Did we lined? We lined.
Don't know if we did anything on that field.
Yeah, we did. We limed it.
So it's limed. It just needs to be seeded, fertilised, or
seeded first,
seeded then fertilised.
Seeded then fertilised. Yeah.
We've only got a seeder, not a seeder fertiliser. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you like the new wheel?
Nice, right, Wonka.
I didn't understand what you said there, Wonko. What'd you say?
I said you like my new ride.
Oh,
I've pimped out a Unimog.
ooh.
Called Black Shadow.
Can someone put on super strength? I can't do it.
Your hand.
Hasn't that been said for everyone?
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do most things. Hang on.
Ah, see, yeah, I did it.
There's
Thank you.
certain things you can't, like delete objects and that sort of thing.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't take the big one. Jeez, this is gonna be tight. The bigger one from the hay and forage pack is the same amount of money, basically. But
That's
I was
longer,
like,
is it?
yeah, it's not gonna fit on these roads.
Yeah, you have to think about what you're doing on this map.
Or remember what you were doing.
Yeah, that might be a good thing as well, Johnny.
I don't remember
Remember what?
how to get there. Oh, there. Right. I can get there this way.
Did you guys make some progress yesterday on Calmlands?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you got your glasses in, John.
I'm on the right side of the road. You're on the wrong. We're not in America.
Yeah, you didn't give me a chance to move. Oh, my door's open.
Ah.
That's not open.
Squeeze
There
through
you go, you see?
there.
Typical bloody Australian. Crash my new truck.
I just put a great big scar up one side. It'll be fine, mate. It'll buff out. It'll buff out. Too many, Bob.
Whereabouts am I going to find this stuff then, Scrap?
Give me a sec, I'll hop over to you. Where are you? Let me check. Oh, you're over there. It's in the front, over here. There's one piece in here. You have to come from the road. Get over here. One piece is here. Here's the mineral feed.
Okay.
And on the other side of the shed, on the inside, is it getting on, or I'll give you a hand.
Aha.
And then follow me. Inside here is another one. In here, the bun's large, the silage shed are different.
Thank you very much.
There you go. I think that's it.
Are you guys still playing the broken map?
No.
No.
We started a new one, Doc. Fairhead. We basically just got started. I just bought my farm.
I have made you a farm if you wanted to join.
Maybe when I get done cooking my week's worth of dinner. Or I could just join somebody. I could just join Scrum for somebody.
You're always welcome.
Entirely up to you.
Yeah.
If anybody will have me.
I'm sure
Always
we'd all
welcome.
have you.
I know, careful, I'm not into that orgy stuff.
Yes. This is a PG-13 stream I'm running here. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh boy, you're in trouble now then.
Yeah, I'm afraid I would have been shut down and long and ever ago if I was running the...
That's why I rarely ever streamed with everybody, because I tried to keep my channel like G-rated.
Yeah, there's too much for potty mouth Johnny on there.
Yeah, was it possible when some angry Australian would start going off and cursing?
Never. I'm very mild-mannered.
Yeah, yeah, when you're asleep.
Yeah, no. Probably curse worse when I'm asleep.
You're cursing in
Well,
your
maybe
sleep, you
for
know.
yourself, Johnny, that is not as pretty, but for us it's a lot easier. Note to self, the old GCB is too fast.
Yeah. That is quick.
Is the Forsyte stuff, is that made in Britain? Or was it made in Britain?
The what stuff?
Or,
Or is
no,
it German?
no, neither.
Or it's Danish, I believe.
Oh, it's Danish.
There was a factory, I think in Yugoslavia, that made them. Forsyth,
Forsyth, is that how you pronounce it?
pretty sure.
Was it popular in Britain?
Don't know.
No, I don't think it's hugely popular.
They made some pretty unique things that no other company made at the time. Some of their old stuff.
Well, Kloss is very popular in Britain, though.
Classes, yeah.
I think it's the second largest market for Kloss outside of Germany.
I'm not too sure if Klaus is that big in Germany. Germany, it's a lot of Fendt and Case. There is a lot of Klaus as well, that's true, but
Well, they like John Deere too in Germany.
yes, they do. But I think Fendt is most sold in Germany.
Even though the AGCO is ruining that company. They're starting to paint everything in Fendt colors, and eventually it's going to come to bite them, I believe. Because you think you're buying a Fendt and you're really getting something else painted in Fendt colors, it's going to start being like John Deere.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's what Fendt's doing for others. There is a huge Fendt factory in Austria, which also builds Case, Claas, and some others they just built them from scratch. It's the Fendt factory, but they built multiple sorts and pieces.
Well,
Well,
it's Fendt.
that's what Deutsch did for Fendt when Fendt first started. They supplied
Yeah, Deutsch
all their
made all the engines.
engines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
I'm
good
pretty
engines.
sure they do their own, don't they?
Deutsch do their own, yeah.
No, I mean Fendt do their own now, don't they?
No.
Not sure. I don't think they do.
They
I think
run
it's
it's Deutz and Mercedes, I believe.
yeah. That's what I thought as well.
Oh, and MAN, because our 1050 I think's got a MAN engine in it.
Yeah, but MAN is part of Mercedes, isn't it?
I don't think so.
I thought it was a part from the Mercedes group.
Might be
Because
now.
Mercedes is owned by the Daimler Corporation.
Daimler, yeah.
Or Daimler.
And I thought Fendt was as well, but I'm not sure.
Pain in the armpit.
Oh, Fendt is owned by the AGCO Corporation.
Okay.
But see over here, like the sprayers and the track machines and everything are Fendt, you know?
It's called
They're
the
getting rid
fence.
of all the... Huh?
Yeah. Just
You
grab
hit
the bloody thing.
You hit the fence.
Hey, what do you need super strength for, Jamie? You doing a scrump?
I'm not.
No, rescuing me.
It's called tow
You
hooks.
can't,
It's the tow hook
you
mod.
can't super strength himself out?
Seed in the trailer up there if you need it, Johnny. I'll go start plowing the two
Thank
other
you.
fields.
Are you plowing? Cool.
I'll start those other small fields.
Yeah. Well, if you plow them, I'll come. When I'm done here, I'll come and see them. Grass, I'm assuming. I don't know.
Yeah.
Talk about it later.
Yeah.
I'm about halfway through my single player game, and I've owned everything on half of the map now.
That's still the Alma map?
Yep, and I own everything south of the railroad tracks.
Not long before you own the whole map?
I'm getting there. I wanted to get to 1,000 cows, but I just can't. Without buying them. I thought I could just reproduce them, but that takes forever.
Got a bull?
Oh, they're reproducing, but it's that exponential thing, you know. You start with 100 cows, and then with the animal extension in there, you get all the male and the bull calves and everything in there.
Yeah.
I probably have. It's probably 2-to-1 of heifers and calves to milk cows right now.
Okay.
I'm feeding animals that aren't doing anything. And I immediately sell the bull calves now. I don't even bother raising them up and selling them. I just sell them right away.
Okay.
Because I was trying to raise the bull calves up and then sell them for more money for meat. But you got to house them, you have to feed them. I just don't have room.
Yeah, well, if they don't have the room, understandable.
Because I think both calf barns hold 30, so that's 60 calves. And they got 140 in the heifer farm. So that's 200. And then I think they got 180 or 200 milking. I mean, I got a milk barn that holds 300. I got another milk barn that holds 300 that's empty. Because I anticipated, I anticipated having more cows quicker than I did.
Yeah.
And I've got the Planet silage bunkers, and I fill one of those up, and then I'm good for 2 years of silage so far. But I modified the animal extension so they eat half as much, and I think they produce half as much manure. Because otherwise it gets ridiculous. Like you're just feeding too much every day.
Yeah.
And for 100 cows, I was running like 3 or 4 mixer wagons to the barn every day. It just gets ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not very balanced.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that. There's a lot of maps that do it in the map. Make the animals eat twice as much. What's the point?
Well, I have it set to twice as much because it was like 4 times as much, I think.
Yeah.
Was what I worked out. Yeah, it was like 4 times as much. And I just cut everything in animal extension in the XML. I just cut everything in half. And then I added my first chicken barn. But I was a little skeptical on how much feed I would need, so I only put 100 chickens in there. So, hopefully, now that they're full, I will put the full 5,000 in the barn. And then I'm going to make so much money, I won't know what to do with it.
Buy a new tractor.
I don't know. I got a bunch of tractors. I'm happy with all my tractors. The only thing I want to
I'm really
buy.
glad I'm sat down.
I'm just going to say,
What?
you've heard it here first, that I have enough tractors.
Well, the only thing
almost fell off his chair there.
Oh, stop! I just want to buy a Claas Sirion. That's all I want. That's the last tractor. Just get a Zirion. And I'm going to run that on the drag hose.
How's your week been, Wonko? Getting along? Now your steel is there?
Oh, yeah. Steels are in for this phase. We started doing the timber framing for the small extension.
Nice. Is that your own logo, by the way? That from olive wood that you had on the photo?
Yes, yeah.
Well, I like that logo a lot. Looks good.
Thank you very much. I did design.
Rocco is a van man. What'd you have before that one?
Well, van-wise, I've always had transit.
Oh, because that one's only a year or two old, isn't it?
No, it's a 20, but I've only got 41,000 on it.
Do you
Like
work
work.
in it, or do you just like?
Wait, what?
It's just a camper van.
I remember next week I'll take a picture of it if it's half tide.
I used to keep my Sprinter really nice and neat, and then the company pissed me off. So then it was just a disaster, and I gave up motivation cleaning it. And then when I gave it back to them, there was probably like 2 inches of mud on the floorboards. You couldn't. The pedals were covered. Sometimes the throttle would stick because there's so much dirt and mud underneath it.
I like the look of those new Ford Transits with the new logo.
Wouldn't have a custom.
No, me neither. No.
They're bloody useless.
What's a custom?
It's the smaller version of the transit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it's a nice fan, but not. Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
practical.
For a courier, maybe.
Yeah.
yeah, they don't sell those here.
For the postman, those kind of jobs will be fine, but not for working fan.
Is it like those small Mercedes Sprinters that are like the size of a passenger van?
It's like in between a caddy and a fan.
Yeah.
It's just it's none of both.
Yeah, but they're insanely popular here. Every
Yeah, I know.
tradesperson's got one, and I think I
Is it
just
Love
did
a
it.
tuk- I
Is it-
love a tuk-tuk.
My
That'd be
son's
cool.
got a high roof on it. It's
He's
useless.
got a what?
High roof.
High roof.
I mean, basically, it's for somebody that doesn't need to transport anything. Is that the kind of? Because it's basically just a car
I think
with a taller roof, right?
if I look over here in the Netherlands, most companies that use it over here is like the mailman, UPS, FedEx, so the packages companies, and it's really good fans for that. It would be a really good fan, but I wouldn't take it as a working fan, because if you have anything long or anything high to put in there, it won't fit.
And the sides are so curved, it's difficult to actually get any decent racking into them. Whereas mine is the old style transit, and you've got nice, pretty straight
Yes,
sides.
straight sides, yeah. And the custom ones are angular.
That's the standard roof on your van, right, Marco?
No, that's the high roof.
Oh, it is the height. So you can almost stand up inside of it.
Oh, I can, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it length to height to, or is it 3?
It's an L3H3.
Okay, so the biggest one, yeah.
Well, there is a extra long wheelbase one. Is the next size up.
Yeah, I know, but most common sizes is L1, H1, L2, H2, and L3, H3.
Yeah.
It's most common. We got a Iveco daily
Oh, dear.
with the old, an older one with still with the old 3-liter engine, and it's also chip tuned. I think it's a beast. Will get you anywhere.
never driven a van that was a beast. Ever.
I might.
I mean,
if I've
for
got no way
American
to-
standards, it would not be a beast probably, but for European standards, it is.
I used to be able to beat the Ford Transits because I had a diesel V6 Mercedes in mine, and the Fords had the gas motor.
We
So-
only have diesels over here.
I don't understand why they got gas. I mean, those guys had to fill up every single day they went out, it seemed like. You know, I used to fill up like twice a week. I got like 20 miles to the gallon with that stupid van.
Fuck.
None of our Transits, all the Mercedes were diesel, but none of the Transits were.
I mean, mine only does about, I don't know, 25 to the gallon. I dread to think what it'd be like if it was petrol.
Yeah, you'd be going nowhere fast.
Yeah, we have one at work. We have an F450 cube van at work that's gas.
Oh.
Yep. Chugga chugga chugga.
Oh. I think it can. I think it can. I think it can. I think it can. I had a F350 service truck that was gas. It's probably got the same engine. I think it was like a 6.4 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that thing was awesome. You just keep putting the pedal down, and it just makes more noise, and then doesn't go any faster. Well, my service truck was loaded, but I would always buy a Ford Super Duty for a work truck. They're the most dependable things. Every Chevy service truck I had was just a giant pile of crap. They don't build those heavy trucks heavy enough like Ford does.
Of the 3 mechanics I know, they all recommend the Ford Transit old or standard Transit rather than the custom.
What's the difference in the custom?
Custom's got the smaller
Smaller engine.
rounded body.
Yeah, but there's also a smaller engine, I think. Wonko.
Is it? I don't know.
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I thought it was over here.
Actually, I think we have those over here. They're just called something else. They look like somebody took a Ford Transit, smashed it on both ends, and shrunk it.
That's pretty much how it looks, yes.
Mm-hmm.
The cabin's smaller, load smaller. Generally just less useful.
You got a low roof on it that's not like it looks like a car that somebody extended. It's not even as long as a hearse.
My son keeps going on to me, oh, change the fan aircon and get. I'm like, no.
I see a lot of painters and stuff like that have those small ones.
Yeah, well, they don't need much in the way of tools and equipment, do they? A ladder, dust sheets.
No, A lot of painters and plumbers and HVAC guys, which HVAC guys should have quite a bit of stuff, I would think, but
Over here, you see a lot of delivery drivers in those kind of vans. And it is a good size fence for those jobs.
everybody over here, if they have delivery vans, uses either a Transit or a Sprinter.
Yeah, Sprinters over here is a lot as well.
You see some of the Dodge ones, but not as many as you see as Sprinters and Transits.
Over here in the Netherlands, I think. I mean, we do get quite a lot of Fords as well, but working vans, main working van, it's all Volkswagen. Both.
I don't think they sell Volkswagen over here.
I think they're just overpriced and they're not that reliable.
Not anymore. They used to be. Before 2014, I think it was. And one of the biggest, I think, underestimated vans is the Peugeot.
What?
The French one, the Peugeot.
Oh,
I think,
the Peugeot?
The Peugeot, I think it's underestimated. I mean, price and quality-wise, it's a really good truck or van. I mean,
They don't sell Peugeot here.
no, I don't think America would be a market for them at all.
Well, primarily our service vehicles have gone to being Transits or Sprinters, but a lot of the other construction companies and everything will use pickup trucks.
So a lot of those Dodge high panel vans used here for service trucks.
Oh, similar to the Transit, those
Yeah,
vans.
yeah, I can't remember what they're called, but
The company I worked for before you had those because they're cheap, but they had so many problems with them. They went to getting Sprinters and Transits. Majority of the service trucks and work trucks you see out there in the world are all Fords.
Yeah, Sprinter's very popular over here.
I gotta say, it was a nice van. It was very comfortable. Had a great seat in it. I couldn't get comfortable in it, but it had a good seat. The V6 diesel got good fuel mileage. It was a pretty comfortable ride. I'm not a van guy though. I don't like the vans.
I just posted a picture of what used to be very popular here in the 70s and 80s.
A hearse.
That's what I
No.
thought when I saw it.
No, it's a panel van.
That's
It's
not
about
a panel
eight-
van.
It's about 8 foot long. They were panel vans. It's about 8 foot long. Ford made them and Holden made them. And you could get any engine you wanted in it, as long as it was a 6 or a V8. That one there, for example, has got a 350 small block Chevy in it.
Well, doesn't everything in
talking-
Australia back then have a 350 small block?
Pretty much, unless it was a Ford, then it had a 351 if it was a Ford.
I thought we used to like to put big engines and stuff that didn't make any power, and you guys did more of it than we did.
Well, they make power here, mate. They were Australian built. We got a lot of horsepower out of them. the guys on Top Gear back when, you know, the Clark's crew, they were in love with the that sort of vehicle, but it was a ute. The quickest thing they'd ever driven, they said. It was as fast as a Porsche around their track, and it was a ute.
That green
loved
thing,
it.
wasn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember,
I think it was green.
but I know they fell in love with it. And the Monaro, which was a coupe version of it,
Oh.
same thing.
Yeah, but it's still built by General Motors.
Yeah, but our General Motors was different
Oh,
to you guys.
yeah, it was called.
Our cars, it's called Holden, but our cars would handle. And Clarkson made a crude joke about the Americans.
Doesn't sound like Clarkson.
No.
No. Consulting with the Australians to work out how to make their cars handle.
Oh, I remember him saying that, yeah.
Well, I'm driving a General Motors diesel. I'm quite happy with that. In my
What
Vauxhall.
is? Oh, Vauxhall. Yeah. Well, that's what it was, right? Vauxhall Monaro.
Yeah.
No, well, it was called a Vauxhall in England.
Yeah, it's an Opel over here. We call it Opel.
Yeah.
Opel.
That's what you would call it in German and in Austrian.
Yeah,
and
Australia.
basically everywhere,
Export them.
apart from Great Britain, then they used to call it Vauxhall.
Yeah, but they were built here in Australia. They're not anymore. They're defunct. General
But-
Motors Australia's dead, and so's Ford Australia.
Well,
Opel,
the Monaro was just basically like a different body on a Camaro chassis, essentially.
The new Camaros were built on the Monaro chassis, built in Australia. That's what Clarkson had a dig at. They made a Camaro that handled really well, blah, blah, blah. And who did they consult to get the handling right? Australia.
Well, because they used the Vauxhall suspension in the Corvette.
Yeah, well, not Vauxhall, but yeah.
Whatever you call it.
Not Vauxhall isn't a brand over here. Yeah, there was two versions of it. There was the SS and the Monaro. Two-door coupes, big cars. And Pontiac, I think, in America, when Pontiac was still alive, I don't know if it is anymore, probably not.
No.
Nope.
They were importing them, the Monaro, and putting a Pontiac badges on them.
Yeah, and they called it the GT or Grand Prix or something. What did they call that?
Yeah, I think just a GT or a GTS.
No,
But they were banned.
no.
They were banned in America. Couldn't get Monaros anymore. They banned them. And there was an article somewhere on how to get them into America by tricking the regulation. They couldn't import them anymore.
Well, it could be something as stupid as the bumpers weren't the right height and all that other nonsense.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, because that's part of the reason why, like, a lot of the European cars can't come over here is because they're too small or they're not tall enough, or that's another reason why the Corvette and everything doesn't necessarily work as well as it should because of the highway regulations to run it on the road.
Yeah.
They can't lower the car down to where it needs to be, from the factory, because the headlights and everything have to meet a certain. I mean, everything is freaking regulated. It's ridiculous.
That bottom field is ready to seed for grass. Plowed and limed.
Bottom field, does it have a number or a name?
No, it's just a
30.
field down on the bottom.
77.
It's that field down the bottom, Johnny.
Oh, the
You
bottom
should
field.
get that.
Well, in Australia, when you look at the map, are you guys facing the South Pole? Are you on the top of the map, or is the North Pole on the top of the map?
Is north. The bottom is
Just-
south.
I just wondered, because otherwise you'd be like, wouldn't your head be against the ground all the time? Wouldn't you be upside down?
Right. Now, which field was it, mate?
The one on the bottom.
The pig
30,
field. Let's
35.
call it the pig field.
Oh, over there.
Yeah.
77. No?
Yep.
Yes? No? What's happening with 15? It's okay, is it?
15. We didn't harvest the grass yet. It doesn't need
Okay.
to be plowed either, though. But we didn't harvest the grass yet.
14 needs to be ploughed.
Yeah. Same thing though. We haven't taken the cut out grass. It'll be ready, good to go in October.
Cool.
Just me, it's strange for farm sim for the bloody rain to go this long.
Hey, sometimes.
Did they change the weather so that it rains all the time?
No, it only
Black
started this morning.
Backroads County last week, it rained 3 days in a row, all day. Stopped raining at night, you slept. The next day, no rain. Jumped the tractor, rain. 3 days in a row. Gizmo and I were playing.
I did go through that with snow once on Alma here. And then I had to go unedit the winter time because you're trying to feed cows and you can't get the tractors through and the snow's so deep you can't even plow it. It was ridiculous.
I played Medvedin with Gizmo, which is a Eastern European map. And in wintertime, there was so much snow. We had to clear all the roads and everything in our whole yard every day out of snow, because else you could not drive it with a tractor. It would just sink in the snow.
Oh, that's what they did on this map too. And it became ridiculous because I'm trying to snow blow it, but I snow blow it, and then the next day it's like I never did anything, and I couldn't.
It was quite
I
good
just
for a
couldn't
change,
do it.
though.
If you got animals and you got to feed them and stuff, it's just awful.
Yeah, well, we did woodworks in the winter, so yeah, that was alright.
I'm gonna go grab a coffee. I'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah, I went in there and just edited it, just put it back to the standard winter. So the snow it snows and it builds up, but you can actually plow it, push it out of the way, and then you're good. It's not like you couldn't even go through it before. Ridiculous. I didn't mind doing a little bit of snow work, but you spend 2-3 hours clearing snow, and then the next day you had to do it again. It's like living where I live. Supposedly the sun cycle is what's driving these warmer temperatures or whatever, or not. I don't know. I've heard 3 different people. 2 of them said that that's what's helping the sun activity is helping it, and then the third one said that doesn't have anything to do with it. I just find it kind of ironic how we've been having mild winters the last few years when the sun is reaching peak activity in its 11-year cycle. So I can stay here another couple of winters before I got to worry about moving away again until it gets stupid cold in the winter.
Whereabouts are you?
New York.
All right.
I guess about every 11 years is the time it takes for the sun to do its cycle. Right now it's like at peak activity apparently for sunspots and all that. In the last couple of winters it's been fairly mild. Haven't really had much of a winter per se as far as temperature wise. We get these major storms, get a couple foot of snow, but really overall we didn't get a whole lot of snow because it just came all at once. But it makes sense because 5-6 years ago we would get -10, -15 degrees in the wintertime. I don't know what that is in centigrade. Probably -40.
Yeah, that would be close to 40, yes.
Yeah.
Usually we get a whole week or two that it was well below zero.
I wish we would have that again in the winter. We used to have that, but the last 10 years were shitty winters, so to say. Not cold enough, which means we have a lot of bugs and all that shit running around at the moment.
Well, the ticks and...
You just need to freeze in the winter to get rid of some of the bugs and stuff like that.
Yep.
Or else you end up with all those man-eating spiders and lizards and stuff like that in Australia.
Yes, kinda. Yeah, but for example, mosquitoes and wasps and animals like that, you need them for your biodiversity, but you don't need that many from them. And normally, in the winter, a part of them, not all of them, the ones that are hidden well and are in winter sleep, they will survive. But a certain percentage would die because of the frost, normally. But since we don't get long periods of frost anymore, they don't die. And we're getting too much from them.
Yeah, we have to spray for them sometimes. They just go down the streets and spray for the mosquitoes. But they only do that if they find West Nile. Find West Nile virus, then they do. Or
No, they don't spray it all over here. Not against bugs.
The horse disease, whatever that is, kills horses.
Equine virus?
Yeah, I don't think it's equine virus though. It's something equine virus. But you know what I'm talking about.
All the rivers, like everything over here. The mosquitoes over here give you something very similar to what they get on the Nile.
Do you get a really good frost period in the winter, Johnny?
We do, yeah.
Yeah, but more than 14 days in a row, that it's not above zero on the day.
No. We might get 1 or 2 days.
Yeah, so that will not kill the bugs then.
Fog and frost. Nothing will kill the bugs over here. Not even man.
No, but I mean, if you would have a frost period, 14-day frost period,
Yeah.
it won't kill them all, because most of them will be well hidden.
Yeah.
But the ones that are not well hidden, they will freeze to death, which basically means you won't have that many troubles in summertime.
Yeah, no. Not here.
I mean, you have a lot of flies as well in Australia, right?
Not cross yet.
I
Get
think that's
carried
kind
away
of
with the
similar.
bastards sometimes.
Well, you'd have less if you showered once a week.
No, doesn't make a damn. It's actually worse.
It's worse.
If you smell really nice, the flies love it.
Oh, so it's the flies prefer honey over shit, huh?
Yeah.
Oh. Good to know. Good to know.
I use a natural mix of yeast, flour, and egg pulver, I think is what you call it. And I mix that egg pulver, so dried egg made into like flour, basically. And I mix that, and I put it in a trap, a bottle trap.
I thought you were going to say you're going to wear it as deodorant for a minute.
No.
I thought that's where that was going. I thought, what is this? Your deodorant?
No, but I put that in a bottle trap, and we have quite a bit of flies. But I put that at a restaurant on the camping, with where the terrace is, the outside seating. I put it behind the scenes, a bit further away. I put the bottle down, and it will attract all the flies. So when you're sitting outside drinking or eating something, the flies don't bother you because they're going through that trap instead of to the people and the food.
Yeah, we have a concoction here that we make too.
And it works like a dream.
And put it in a little, a tin.
Yeah, I can catch around 10,000 flies in the trap, and then I have to refresh it. So I kind of refresh it every 3 weeks.
Yeah, over here you'd be doing it every day.
Yeah, probably, yes,
if
but
not twice a day. Bastard.
We use apple cider vinegar and a drop or two of dish soap in the bottle.
I know that mixture, Doc. That works very good as well. But the one I said, with the yeast in it and the egg pulver, it makes the flies that are going into the trap dissolve, so it more of them fit in there.
Well, see, we don't typically get a lot of flies. Usually.
Yeah, we do in summertime.
Let's see where they've been.
We more or less get ants more than anything else.
We got ants here too, mate.
Yeah, but ours
yeah,
aren't the deadly gonna crawl up your rectum kind like yours.
No, these aren't either, but Jesus, they bloody hurt. There are red ant bad ones, and there's black ants as well.
No, we've got the carpenter ants, which are the big black ones, and then we've got the grease ants, which are the small black ones.
Yeah.
And the carpenter eggs will eat your freaking buildings if you don't watch out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, we have bull ants, and they're quite big. They're very, very big.
Yeah, well, you guys took everything that was harmless in the rest of the world and just made it bigger and poisonous.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you think Britain decided to take all the prisoners down there? They didn't think they'd survive.
Yep. It rains spiders here. One time of the year, it rained spiders.
Sorry, spiders, did you say?
It rained spiders. Yes. Oh, bloody hell. This fucking cedar with little things poking out of it all everywhere gets caught on everything. It's got no smooth edges.
Certainly
Got
not the driver.
prongs coming out of it.
Mm.
Driver's
I
an
blame the
arse.
driver.
Yeah, he's an arse. Get out of that. Jeez. Bastard. Oh, yeah. Put the friggin' front. Oh, no, you're through the gate. Good. Might as well leave bloody super strength on.
Buried it through the hedge. What do you expect?
Well, I only touched the head. And because of all the little bits hanging off this cedar, it gets caught.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to moan and groan.
Oh. Ow. You done?
No,
Okay.
to be continued.
To be continued. Well, everybody's got a special talent.
Mum always said, if you're good at something, stick to it.
Yeah. What about the people that are good at nothing? I know some of them. No matter what they try, they just not good at anything.
Yeah, we make ours politicians.
I was just going to say that.
That's what they do over here as well.
I mean, look at our president. He was never good at anything. Can't speak, can't walk, can't talk. Been like that for years.
I can't believe that they want him to run again.
Well-
Nobody wants him to run again. Trust me. Nobody.
How come the Democrats haven't voted somebody else?
Well, because the problem, and we're not over here. He's not the official nominee yet, and Trump isn't the official nominee yet. I mean, the convention doesn't happen until like August. That's when you get the official candidate for president. So everything could change.
Nah.
I heard it'd be Kamala Harris if it's not Biden.
I think it's both Trump and both Biden. I think they're both too old to be the president, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was not in favor of Trump running again.
I'm not a fan of. Yeah, none of them. The both of them are not.
There you go.
Well-
There's a picture. That's about 20 miles east of where I live. In that picture.
And that is one excellent reason not to live in Australia.
Why?
Well, them fucking spiders.
You got a little arachnophobia, huh?
You hate
Oh, God,
spiders,
yes.
Wonka?
Oh, yeah.
I don't see the spiders though.
Oh, they're there. They're beating little eyes
Oh,
watching
That's
you.
not snow
Oh,
on the
no,
ground.
that-
Doc.
Not snow.
No,
Doesn't
okay.
snow.
I clicked on it, and now it looks like somebody's put linen over the grass field.
Yeah, spider web.
Yeah.
And you can just see them. I've seen them going across the sky. Because, is it migrating season or breeding season? That's what they do. They get up on a tall building and make like a parachute. Spin like a parachute. Take the breeze to go and migrate somewhere else to lay their eggs.
I don't really mind bugs at all.
No, there's about 80 spiders, I reckon, in the room I've got my computer in, all around me.
I mean, if they're big and creepy, I would put them outside. I wouldn't keep them inside. But, yeah, I
Nah,
wouldn't
they
mind.
don't eat much. Got a few big ones in here, huntsmans. They're almost the size of my fist. Or my hand. Almost.
Yeah, but huntsmen are not dangerous, right?
No, but their bite fur hurts.
Yeah, alright, but they're not interested in you anyway. Until
No.
you pick them up, maybe.
No, that's right. If you leave them alone, even the deadly ones, if you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
No, I've got redbacks in here. I've got whitetails. Whitetails are more deadly than redbacks. Redbacks are very deadly. I don't go near them if they don't come near me. If they come near me, I'll empty a aerosol can of pesticide on them. And that's just for one spider. Bastards.
Yep, you're not selling me on it.
Snakes in the backyard, I get them every year.
Anyone else having Karma 15 silos on their farm?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I think we've got one, don't we, Jamie?
Yeah, because my farm has a silo already placed on it, but it's not doing anything. I can't use it.
No, I don't think we do.
Oh, don't we?
No. No, we don't.
It's possibly hooked to something, mate.
Yeah,
like
but
part of something.
yeah, it's next to my sheep barn, but I can't do anything with the trigger.
Yeah, I tried
There
that
is
in
a
the
trigger
single
there.
player. Yeah. I tried that in the single player and I couldn't get at it.
there?
Sorry, what did you say,
Right.
Johnny?
Try putting a trailer at the trigger.
No, I didn't try
Might
that
be
yet.
an actual purchase point and not. You can't interact with the trigger. Maybe it's a purchase one. Or you've changed it into a purchase one. Try a trailer next to it. And if not a trailer, then a tank. Because they come in dry and wet silo.
Nah, I can't. No, it's not.
Nothing.
Nothing. Well, it doesn't matter.
No.
I was just wondering if someone else had the same. It's not in
No, I
my
don't
way,
think we
so.
do. You can't sell it.
Oh, maybe I can, but like I said, it's not in my way, so it's okay for now.
I don't think you can sell anything on the farms.
Got it? Well, that sucks. Any more fields, Jamie?
Yes, the grass field that you cut first, that you tedded and you baled first up at the top of the hill behind the farm.
Okay.
The field 36.
I'll look
I'll be
for a
right back and
line.
grab me a drink.
Been lined?
It's been limed, yeah.
Oh, you did the road? Cool.
Yeah, it turned out pretty good actually, I think.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's going to rain all day, is it?
Yeah, it's just it. How much barley do we need for pigs next year?
Oh, 150, 200,000 litres?
That field's not going to do it, is it?
No. It depends on how many pigs we get, mate.
Well, yeah. But probably want to have
Yes,
some in storage too.
Yeah. Do we have a silo?
No, we just put the, what do you call it, silo down the chicken food.
Right. It'll hold barley, but not much. I think it only holds
Yeah.
35,000 litres.
But I think we have. Do we have the pig food production in here? Yes, we do.
Thought we did.
It holds 100,000, so that's what we're going to use most of it for.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm thinking field 7 below us. Put barley in it.
Barley as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are people drinking raw milk? Morons.
It's good for you.
Yeah.
Drinking rum.
Raw milk.
Oh, raw milk. Raw milk is good for you.
So you get,
No, you don't. That's a ploy done
No.
by the company. You don't get worms off raw milk.
no, not worms.
That was the fallacy.
Listeria.
Listeria, that's what it is. Yep, listeria. That's why we started pasteurizing milk.
No, we started pasteurising milk to make more money. Much more profitable. You need less milk to make the same amount of money. Why wouldn't they? Not allowed to even drink your own anymore if they catch you. Over here, you can be fined a pretty heavy fine if you drink your own milk straight out of the vat. We
Well,
used to.
you can buy it over here, you just can't buy it from a third party, you can only buy it direct from the farmer.
Oh, yeah. Not allowed to do that anymore. It used to be over there.
Well, over here you can sell raw milk, but you have to label it not for human consumption.
Well, there ain't many real humans left.
It's amazing the
wouldn't matter.
bullshit we believe.
Over here,
okay.
you can sell raw milk if you want, not a problem at all. The only thing you'll have to do is put the label on. Raw milk may contain bacteria, drinking at own risk, something like that. But it's fully, absolutely not a problem. You can sell and buy raw milk. We do that still.
No, not allowed to.
Some-
They stopped
some-
that practice.
Some states have banned the sale of raw milk, but most of the states have banned the sale of raw milk for human consumption. So you can buy it. They don't sell it in stores, but you can buy it like a farmer's market or something. It'll just have to be labeled not for human consumption. Because it hasn't.
We've drunk milk from animals for tens of thousands of years, if not longer.
Yeah. That was a long time ago, though, mate. That was before big corporations came in and said, how can we make more money out of milk?
No,
Let's
no,
water
it's
it
not
down,
the
have
big corporations
chemicals.
trying to make more money. It's because the quantities have become so much greater. Like, you don't have a farmer with 5 cows milking them by hand. It was cleaner back then than it is when you have 4,000 cows in a farm.
Ooh. Yeah, maybe.
Well, I'll not have to run tests on it every day that they're actually milking it.
Yeah. Same here. Like, it gets tested every day.
Oh yeah. It's just that you know, the problem with it is that you have this huge quantities going into these production, facilities. And you get contamination from everywhere. You're not having two people that are delivering milk to people anymore. You get, 300 people working at a milk plant. You've got milk coming from God knows where. It's just when you start getting to that kind of, volume, you just get contamination. Same with the meat industry, of all the food. There's nothing you could do about it. If you're going to make these giant processing facilities, you're going to get contamination.
I'm not allowed to do anything anymore over here.
Well, yeah, because you guys are communists.
Farmers used to, I'm starting to believe that, farmers used to make all their own feed. They're not allowed to anymore.
I mean, you're not allowed to
talking
make your own
about milk.
feed.
Pig farmers used to go to the dairies and pick up their whey, the crap, and feed it to the pig. Not allowed to do that anymore. Farmers used to go to their neighbours and buy wheat or barley and make their own food for the pig with other ingredients. Not allowed to do that anymore. No. What about if we grow our own? No. All the food that you give your animals has to be regulated. No. That's when our piggery started to go downhill. We survived for a couple of more years of having to buy food, maybe 3 years. And then our profits just couldn't support two families anymore. So I got out, and the other guy got out about another 2 years later. It just wasn't worth it. Too much work for one guy. And the cost of everything. And we only ran 300 sows. So we were a small piggery, really. And all those piggeries around now, we got like 1,000 sows.
Yeah, it's all geared towards
All the small
corporations.
farmers have been kicked out. You got to have your animals in the thousands before they leave you alone. Bloody criminal. Family farms are a thing of the past.
The only reason these big companies and politicians get away with this bullshit all the time is because we just don't say no.
Oh, I know. We just agree with everything they say and say, yes, please feed us some more chemicals. You want to make us plastic food and it's good for us? Sure, go ahead. We'll eat your plastic food. A third of the world's food gets put into landfills and buried because they can't sell it. So instead of giving it to countries that can't grow their own food, they dig a hole and bury it in the ground. Turns into compost. And we allow it to happen. I agree, Wonko. We just allow it to happen.
Well, rules and regulations is not a bad thing, but till a certain level.
Well,
Yeah.
it's always that slippery slope because everybody always takes it too freaking far.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's why I say, without rules and regulation, it will be one big mess. So there has to be rules and regulations, but till a certain
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
You need to be able to decide things for yourself as well.
Yeah, bloody governments want to regulate it all, though. No, I've worked on dairies, I've worked on beef cattle, I've worked with sheep.
And the
worked
problem-
with several different piggeries.
The problem is,
it's all
Johnny, there's
been
always the
ruined.
good and the bad.
Yeah.
I mean, the people that do not take care of their animals and make a mess of
that's
it.
right.
That's why you get
Yes.
all the rules and regulations to
Yes.
increase so
definitely.
badly. So it's always the good that have to suffer under the bad.
Yep. People that take shortcuts.
If everyone would take
ruin
care of their animals in the right way,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be that bad with the rules and regulations as it is now.
No.
People need to decide whether they're going to be responsible for themselves
But
and
that's what I
free,
mean. Yeah.
and rely on the government to provide everything, including rules and regulations. The
Yeah,
role
but-
of the government is not to provide rules and regulations, it's to provide security for the people living in the country.
Yeah, but some
From-
people seem to
From
mess that
other
up.
countries. From other countries and foreign agents.
Yeah.
Yeah, bloody. No.
Problem is nowadays people are either too stupid or too conditioned to take responsibility for their own actions and for their own well-being, and
Yes.
expect everybody, including the state, to do everything for them.
Well, that's because they're conditioned to do that because they never had to do anything on their own. If you don't give people responsibility, they don't learn how to have responsibility.
Taught
Yeah.
them all, though, mate. Not taught them all.
You're not going to get seed out of
I-
that fertilizer balance.
No, I wasn't sure. Wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Is this got to be planted across the road? It looks like we've got some there.
We're ready to... No, that's all from lime. I just finished liming it.
It doesn't need to be seeded.
Oh, it needs to be seeded, yes. But there's no seed there to seed
I've got
with.
seed. What do you want planted in that?
I thought we'd do barley. Let's hedge our crop on that.
Yep. That's got weeds in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, but
Where's-
we're going to have to spray it afterwards anyways because there's... Or do something because...
After I seed it,
yeah.
you run weed killer over it.
So where's this
Might
map
be.
based out of?
Ireland
Irish.
on the coast. It's looking good though. I like the way it
Nice
looks.
looking map. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like the map. Not as good as that new Polish map. I love the look of that map.
I do have seeds on
wait.
here, Johnny, actually, I think. Do I?
Was this a 19 map?
Yes, I
don't
think
know,
so.
mate.
Yes, I believe it was.
It looks very familiar. I feel like I've played this before.
I'm not 100% sure though.
I'm full.
Leave that there.
Is it 4X map? I don't know, it seems
No.
Won't go in a 4x map.
Oh,
Look, what were you thinking?
I should know better.
He lasted 3 sessions on back road. No, I was very proud of him.
He's still on there. Well, his name is.
He's in name only, mate. Yeah,
I'm probably still on there.
you are. Your bloody tractor's still in my friggin' yard. Won't have much paint left on it if you ever come back.
Can't be bothered
It's getting bumped
logging in to
into.
sell it.
It's getting bumped into, the poor little thing.
I got about another 15 minutes in me here, Johnny, then I have to go.
That's alright. I'll leave at the same time.
Oh, ouch. I show up and everybody's gonna leave.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be here for a bit, Doc. Don't worry.
I'd buy something, but I only got 0 money.
It's a farm.
Did you log into a farm?
Nah. Can't be bothered. I'm just wandering around looking at the map.
Yeah, I definitely did your farm.
He did something weird with the sky. The clouds look weird.
Yeah, they're on sort of like rails, aren't they?
Yeah. I've never seen a screen. It looks like a screen.
Oh, we have clouds like that over here.
Not that perfect.
Probably not that perfect, no. I don't know. But I've seen clouds like that.
Well, yeah, I have too. There's what, cirrus clouds? Cirrus, I think.
I prefer the funny one.
The funny one.
When you were saying that's serious.
What are you doing, Doc?
Oh, you got super strength still on. Hold on. I was gonna try to jump in your tractor, but I can't. I can pick it up though.
Yeah, I noticed.
You should be able to jump in his tractor as a passenger.
No, I think.
You don't have to belong to a farm to go from passenger into passenger.
No, the F1 menu doesn't give me the.
Or
doesn't
maybe
give me
you
the
have
app-
to belong to a farm. Because I know I jump in with Jamie sometimes on back roads and he's on a different farm to me.
Mm. Unless that tractor doesn't have a passenger.
Well,
It
not.
might. No, this one doesn't have a passenger seat, I think.
Yeah.
It's the same. No, there is a chair next to me. It should be able.
Yeah,
I
some
don't
of them don't because they're too narrow. They can't get the character in there. Looks weird.
I like when Andy was doing it, and he used to put on some of the stuff. He put the passenger out on the deck of the combine. Or...
Yeah, yeah. And he did that with vehicles that didn't have a passenger seat too. He'd
Yeah.
have you hanging off the steps on the side of the tractor, hanging onto the grab rail.
Hmm.
Don't forget that this field will need fertilising and weed spraying, Jamie. We're both heading off.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Oh, you both going?
Soon. Not straight away, but soon.
I got about another 10 or so minutes. I slipped in the street here with the daughter's got a friend here. They're going to go get something to eat. I got to take them down the road.
Bloody hell.
I know. Had her out driving today, so She's getting closer to getting her license at some point that she can just go on her own, but it's a while yet.
Yeah.
How old you got to be to drive in Canada?
16.
Uh,
So she turned 16 on Friday. Friday at 8:30 when the motor vehicle office opened up, I had her there to get her learner's permit.
a lot of kids don't really care.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
know.
like I couldn't wait. It was like,
Oh
I was
yeah,
all
me too.
bent out of shape because I had to wait like 3 days for I could get my permit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, it's the same over here. A lot of the younger kids now can't be asked. They still get mum and dad to drive them around when they're 25, you know.
I work with some people. It's like, I just call Uber.
Well, over here it's quite expensive to get your driver's license these days.
Yeah, it's only like
I'm not
20
that
bucks.
old, but when I got my driver's license 15 years ago, I got the full package with theory and practical everything in one bundle for 2,000 euros. But right now, when you want to get your driver's license, that's probably closer to 3,500 euros. Yeah, I think that's quite a lot of money,
Mm.
And
especially for young people.
Well, considering I got a commercial driver's license for 5,000. I mean,
and my car license cost me about 25 bucks, I think. Something like that.
how come I can't buy any land? Oh,
Gonna have to be
You
promoted
can't
to
buy
farm
any
manager
land.
even though you joined
You
the
have to
farm.
be a farm manager.
I'm
why
on
Join the
can't
farm.
why can't I promote myself to farm manager?
is
That's a self-fulfilling prophecy to promote yourself, so.
Yeah.
you have to pass an inspection from the local council. See
Think
if you're fit and proper person to own a farm.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go see the council. All
Oh
right.
yes.
It's grease said
All right.
palms.
Okay, Fairview Farms.
Council
Shit.
offices are in the shed on the right with the sheep.
Well, somebody fucked that up.
What's wrong?
Well, isn't it like the vehicle shop? I don't know. I went to Fairview Farms. I visited it. I'm stuck in a wall.
Well, you shouldn't have gone into the wall.
Well, I can't click on nothing else there.
Fairview? Where the hell's Fairview Farm?
Wonkos.
Oh, yeah.
I went up there to go see the council.
Ah,
I'm not there at the moment. I'm on the way down to the vehicle.
I thought that is the vehicle shop.
nah, vehicle shop's down the bottom of the map.
Well, there's a little basket symbol. What's that?
That's his workshop.
Oh, I can't get to anything but that blows monkeys. Must be
I've
Wonko.
been
Wonko must have put a building in the way or something.
I would have. He
Where,
does that.
where did you spawn then? Hang on.
Go to the main map, click on your farm, and hit visit. It puts you in between two buildings.
That'd be interesting to get to the sleep trigger then.
Hmm. Well, I thought that, that's where the council was
Oh
going to
yeah,
be.
the house symbol's not nowhere near where the house is.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go up here and give him some what for.
Yeah, this barn would. These two barns weren't here originally. We did some editing.
Cheating. I mean, yeah, editing.
Cheating.
You mean
No.
cheating? It was a completely useless, unusable farmyard.
You chose it.
Only after I edited it.
Now you got to edit it again to go and fix the trigger.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no one can visit you without getting stuck in between two buildings. Well, maybe that's why you want to be up in this little island by yourself.
Maybe he didn't want any visitors.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to get one, and I'm going to give him some what for and some who was it.
It's a large part of my heart. I keep moving.
Well, Johnny never make it up this road. There's too many trees, hedges, and fences to hit.
Yeah. Every road's got that, mate.
So what do we got a 3-meter maximum on equipment here?
No, I'm using 6 meter.
You can take a 12 meter if you want to. The thing is, don't know if you can get it across the road.
That's all right.
Or out the gate, even.
Well, Uncle, your pastures need plowing.
I don't.
Get to it. Chop, chop. I mean, I'll gratefully plow them for you if you would like me to.
If I had a plough, you could.
Well, I have a plow. I'll just...
You visited my farm with a tractor and a plough.
No, I use my plow and my tractor, and you will pay me.
Yeah, you're saying you're a contractor.
Yeah, you'll pay me in manure. How about that?
I'll pay you what?
In manure.
Yeah, we could do that.
You give me manure, I plow.
Sounds like a very good deal for me.
Yeah, 1 field, 1 litre of manure.
They're back.
Sounds fair. That would work.
Yeah. Something like that.
I'll leave this here as a subtle reminder next week when we come back to I got to spray this field.
Right. Yeah, I'm nearly done seeding it.
All right. I'm going to end my stream. Thanks everybody for watching. Well, I think it's going to be a good
Send you
map.
the bill.
Yeah, you can send the bill.
Yeah.
Expect a slow payment.
Ah.